Welcome back to MaayonMoney, the place where adulting gets roasted in the funniest way possible. Today, we're diving deep into something every couple knows too well: the never ending, unpredictable, and hilarious world of husband and wife money struggles. Because if love is blind, marriage is the moment you open your eyes and see the bills piling up. So, sit back, relax, and let's take a funny ride through the daily financial disasters of marriage. You know, it all begins innocently enough. Honey, let's save more. Sure, let's start tomorrow. But soon, that tomorrow becomes a mythical place, like Atlantis. Take the classic debate: who spends more? One minute, it's a calm conversation, and the next, it's an all out war. You bought that fancy blender. Oh, that was for your smoothies. Then why is it collecting dust? Suddenly, bills are no longer numbers, they're classified documents. Each rupee becomes a suspect in a financial crime investigation. And the most classic of them all? The case of the missing wallet. The wallet vanishes. You check every drawer, the fridge, even the laundry basket. Turns out it was in your wife's handbag all along. A full-on detective drama. Then there's the eternal struggle of online shopping versus saving promises. We should save for the future. 3 hours later, the cart is full and the checkout button is clicked because it's on sale and we need this for future emergencies. Fast forward to a month later, instant noodles are the meal of choice. You ever try cooking at home to save money? Let's do it together. First attempt, successful. Second, smoke alarms are triggered. Third, fire extinguisher becomes part of the kitchen decor. And finally, takeaway becomes a lifestyle. And when things go really south, the infamous solution appears: why don't you ask your parents for help? As if asking is as easy as chatting about the weather. Can I get a small loan for groceries? Sure, with 0% interest and a lifetime reminder. Chores have now become a currency exchange system. You wash the dishes, I'll pay the internet. If you vacuum, I'll handle the electricity. Somehow, neither gets done, and the bills just keep accumulating. Then comes the impulsive investment. This looks like a great opportunity. You buy a decorative goat NFT. Now, that NFT is gathering dust somewhere in the metaverse. Who knew goats could be digital assets? Birthday presents are no better. Let's make this birthday special. Surprise gift: a used pair of socks. Happy birthday, I saved money. It's the thought that counts, they say. Joint accounts turn into financial battlegrounds. Who spent $500 on food delivery? That must be you. I swear it was groceries. Now every receipt becomes an argument. Electricity bill hits 5,000, we barely use the AC. Turns out Netflix, lights, and forgetfulness are a killer combo. Maybe we should study by candlelight next month. And don't forget the online subscription maze. 5 streaming platforms, 1 free trial forgotten. Monthly bill now large enough to buy a small used car. Fuel emergencies are no joke either. Oh no, we forgot to fill petrol. 200 extra for emergency charges. Meanwhile, your friend cycles happily, paying 0 rupees. The rent versus loan paradox is eternal. Buying is cheaper than renting. Until you realize the loan stretches longer than your life goals. At this point, renting feels like freedom. Imported gadgets, now considered luxury items. A simple gadget costs 3 times more than expected. Why? Because import tariffs. Your dream of having the latest tech turns into a nightmare of expenses. And those brilliant light bulb moments? Let's save electricity by switching off lights. Tomorrow never comes because, well, old habits die hard. DIY repairs? The sink gets worse. The kitchen floods. Now you're calling a plumber like it's a rescue mission. At the end of every month, surviving becomes an art form. Leftover rice, expired noodles, and sheer hope keep you going. Finally, the harsh realization: it's not love versus hate. It's not husband versus wife. It's you versus budget versus unexpected expenses. And guess who always wins? Your poor, screaming bank account. If you laughed, cried, or nodded because this is exactly your life, smash that like button and subscribe to MaayonMoney for more brutally relatable adulting stories. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss our next roast of life. Until next time, stay entertained, stay sane, and remember, budgeting is the real superpower.